To none.
Nice try.
Prepare, meet your...
You're not trying to escape.
Prepare your...
Nice try.
I'll yield to none.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Well, look what the dog dug up. You're lucky they didn't notice just how thin you were under those bandages. Although, seeing someone wrapped up like that, they probably thought you had the scabbing plague. Heh? Better keep that hood down, mind you. The living don't take kindly to...
No marks, no indications of a struggle.
Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so. There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here? Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away. It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Magic kill.
Good God.
Oh.
There's been a murder
C'est
here.
une autre zone.
Ouais.
Divinity, il t'intéresse comme jeu, toi?
Attends, de quoi?
Did the
Divinity
murderer
t'intéresse
take him
comme
into
jeu?
this room? Or was he already
Je sais
here?
pas. Pourquoi?
Là, je suis en stream dessus si ça t'intéresse de regarder.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her waist.
Ouais, faudrait que je regarde, mais.
Il est plutôt bien. Après, tu décides vraiment de tout. De la suite
I'll
du
need
jeu,
to write
tout
to
ça, en fait,
headquarters
c'est tes
right
choix
away.
qui vont influencer sur le reste du jeu. Tu peux aussi bien jouer des personnages vivants que des personnages morts, sachant que les personnages morts sont plus compliqués à jouer parce que comment, ils sont morts, donc les gens ils y aiment pas ça. Donc t'es
No
moins bien
known
apprécié, quoi.
associates. Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no void walk.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened.
En train de
You're one
regarder
of
en
the
haut.
only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit
Dis quoi?
murder in your sleep, of course.
Ah, ok.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, it looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did.
Plus rien à faire là.
No marks, no indications of a
Merde, j'ai
scratch.
marché dans les traces de sang. Du coup, on voit mes traces de pas.
The hatch is blocked. I need to find another way.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Come on, please, Lothar.
That's enough now.
No!
What's your name?
No!
Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
She got eaten by a void woken.
Forget it. Name? The Divine Order wants to know. Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram it.
Your kind always hung closest to our Divine.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He reaches out. Fascinating. He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
What purpose did that serve? Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my sin. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Perhaps. Perhaps. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. No. I want to know about the Celeste. This text tells me that... Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosity. Now, please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf. Forget it. It was one of them. I know it.
Salut, Théosaurus.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we?
The lizard looks you up and down. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin. With the...
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gut. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most on, then, to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after. Just as I thought. That explains. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. As per your own testimony, you can tailor, but you have the taste buds of a dung. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. You should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. You'll never... Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one. Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice, deciding fates.
She eyes you quite...
Not the future, no. But I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She chuckles once more.
That red-cheeked refusal tells me more than licking you would. But, suit yourself, darling.
She smiles, contemptuous.
Just a kitten in a corner.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them. I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on. One of us would kill our own.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up? You think me mad? Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Matt, you faring okay so far? Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge. You head on in now.
Keep those bolts trying to thought you'd end up a prisoner. Shoot to kill.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking men.
So you admit it then?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God! You there, sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part, so...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What happened? guards, damn it! We need to get off this wreck, and quick! Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards. Not long before this thing snaps into splinters! Great God, something's pounding on the hull!
You pass through the door, and the skeleton is quickly leafing.
No! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire.
The skeleton look.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be... Remember, you may not be about to drown, but there are more dangers than a wet skull.
The skeleton resumes his search. The marking on the door was you press your palm. It doesn't. The door groans.
Something's breaking through! What are the hell are those things?
Death bomb. Good thing I'm immune. Still, this means trouble.